Hey, how's it going, my friends? Welcome back to the Nerd Life, and it is time for the final part of my updated retro game collection mini-series, I'm going to call it. uh, Today, I'm going to be going over my N64 collection, so let's get into it. Alright, so the only thing that's going to be in order here really is all my wrestling games that I have for the N64. I have all of them in one stack. I have several of them, but everything else is just here and there, so there's not going to be any particular order. Going to start things off with a very unique fighting game on the N64, Flying Dragon. Now there's two different modes on this game you can play. There's the normal mode, which is just your regular adult size fighting game characters, and then you have another mode I forgot the name of, where all your characters are like this right here, kind of like little kids. But it's a really fun fighting game. Spider-Man, another awesome game. You know, I could have swore it actually had Spider-Man on the thing right here, but maybe that was just the box. Oh, Mandela effect. We have Turok Dinosaur Hunter. I have the second one somewhere. Like I said, it's not in order. Ready to Rumble Boxing. I need to get round 2, but yeah, I have the first one. Jeremy McGrath Supercross 2000. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Now these I did have stacked in order. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I like how one's a blue cartridge and the other one's a yellow. It's crazy. There it is. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. There's the second one that I have. I need to get the third one. Mission Impossible. Not a great game, but not a bad one either, in my opinion. I have some nostalgia for it. Next up is Zelda Ocarina of Time. Gex 64, which is a really fun platformer, 3D platformer. NBA Showtime, which is kind of like it's kind of arcadey like NBA Jam, but it's like fully 3D. It's alright. It's not as good as NBA Jam, of course. It's not any crazy, like the slam dunks aren't as crazy as they are in NBA Jam. Star Fox 64. One of my favorite Star Fox games. Extreme G, more recent pickup for me. Mario Kart 64. Everyone knows about that as a classic kart racer. Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko. Again, this one to me is much better than Gex 64. This one's always been my favorite out of that series. Rush 2, really fun racing game. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. This game is so great. It didn't age as well as, you know, some other Star Wars games, but this is still a really good Star Wars game. A lot of great music too. It's like you're actually watching the movies. Donkey Kong 64. Lovely yellow cartridge. Now we're going to get into the wrestling games that I have, starting with my favorite of all time, WCW NWO Revenge, WWF No Mercy, WCW vs. NWO World Tour, WrestleMania 2000, ECW Hardcore Revolution, WWF Attitude, WCW Nitro, and WCW Mayhem. That's it. That's all of my wrestling games. I'm missing a couple. I'm missing Backstage Assault, which I don't know if I'll get that one because that one's not that great. And WWF Warzone. Next up, Cruising USA, another recent pickup for me. One of my top 5 racing games on the N64. Pokemon Snap, another recent pickup. Very, very relaxing game. I told this story in my unboxing when I did this, when I unboxed this game. But yeah, I used to, whenever I needed to release some stress or just relax, I would play this game. Another fun kart racer, Diddy Kong Racing. There's a great debate on which one's better, this or Mario Kart 64. Everybody has their own opinion though. Mine, I think Mario Kart 64 is more fun, but some people may see that as a hot take. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Another fun racing game. N64 had a lot of fun racing games. Extreme G2. NBA Hang Time. I'm not sure if this is an official sequel to NBA Jam, but I'm going to call it the sequel because it's just like NBA Jam. It's more like the arcade version. This is definitely more faster paced and more arcadey than the SNES version of this game and NBA Jam. So yeah, this is like playing in the arcade. Very fun basketball game. I got one more stack to go through. I don't have as many N64 games as I thought I did. My Super Nintendo collection is still a little bit bigger, but starting with, these are some of the heavy hitters. GoldenEye 007. My favorite N64 game of all time. Enough said. Perfect Dark, which is a successor to GoldenEye. A lot of people say this is a better game. I mean, it's more polished, that's for sure, but I still prefer GoldenEye. Super Mario 64, a must-have for any N64 collection. This one's not much of a heavy hitter, these next 3 games, but I still like this game. Hex, and if you don't know what this is a basically like a cross between Doom and Heretic. It's a first-person shooter. It's got its own little unique things going on for it though, but it reminds me a lot of a mix of Doom and Heretic. Glover, another underrated 3D platformer on the N64. There was just so many of them. Another unique fighting game, Fighter's Destiny, which is crazy. I only have 2 fighting games on the N64, which they didn't have a whole lot, but there's still several I need to get, like the Mortal Kombat games, and there's another one, I can't think of the name of it right now. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. And the last game in my collection is Yoshi's Story, which I was a little disappointed with it, because I mean I guess nothing's ever going to compare to Yoshi's Island for me. But this is still a little fun little game, I should say. It's a very easy game until you get to like the last. I couldn't beat the last stage. I kept dying. But yeah, Yoshi's Story, and that is it for my N64 collection. So if y'all enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like I said at the beginning, this is the final part. This is it of my retro game collection. So thank y'all so much for watching. Have an awesome day, my friends. Take care.